Welcome everybody back to the Jack Frost Show. Today's guest, we got Yahman here, and he just performed "Where They At," and we also on this part of the show we got Brianna, who's also got an album, and is your daughter.
Yes.
And we're gonna talk about that in one minute. How you doing, Brianna?
Good.
You all right? Okay. We're gonna get. We was talking about the politics and everything about how you were trying to make the transition from the islands, the Caribbean islands, where you're from St. Vincent, to America. And you're promoting your music right now, and you said you mix dancehall, rap, and
Calypso.
calypso type of music.
Yeah, with a little hip hop.
Okay, so I know you put an album out before. What was the name of the album? The first album you ever put
Actually
out?
called Alien.
Alien.
Alien. Yes.
Okay, and I know that was hot. You had a lot of hot singles on it. I did a couple of videos from you on there. What was the feel and the vibe from that album? Like the style of music?
Well, the style was a different style. The style is a style of the future. It's something not here right now. It's something to come.
Okay. And I know if people want to check out your music, they can get on your MySpace right now.
Yeah.
What's your MySpace?
At MySpace Yahman dondada at yahoo.com.
So that's myspace.com/Yahman dondada. So just how you said,
Yeah.
DONDADA?
Yep.
Okay. And how many tracks you got on the album High? I mean on
Alien. I got 10 tracks on that.
Okay, 10 tracks. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite track on that album?
That track was Love You From a Distance.
Love You, and and I heard that song. I see you perform it plenty of times.
Yeah.
That's more of a slow type
A
of.
slow love, kind of love type songs, you know. So, you know. And I even have a remix on it coming on this album. You know, we got some people from LA came and remix that song.
So what's the name of the new album that you got coming out?
Well, the new album is called The Third World.
The Third World. Okay.
Yep, because me and my daughter, we start this food program. We want to give back to the third world.
Okay.
You know, so, you know, most people wait until they be famous to give back or stuff. I want to give back now.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And I know, Brianna, you got an album. Have you made the name of the album yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. How many songs you got right now done and finished out of the studio?
3.
You got 3 songs. And what's your favorite song out of the 3?
He's a king.
He's the King. Now, what's that all about?
It's about when my daddy he saw me and I thought he was a king.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's very sweet. I like that right there. And I know you've been performing a lot of places. What is the biggest place you ever performed, the best crowd you ever performed, if you can remember that?
In Nashville, Tennessee.
In Knoxville, Tennessee. That was a nice crowd for you?
Yeah.
How did you like performing in front of those people?
It feel a little scary, but it feel good.
So you're a little jittery and you was excited, so it turned out good. Now, in Knoxville, was I at that show?
Yeah, you was at Knoxville.
Okay, so that was at what university was that at?
It was a,
Clark University?
I think so, no?
I don't know. No, Clark, I think, is Atlanta. It was one of those.
A black university.
It was a black university down there, and I was there, and it was a great show. I mean, she got up there, and the people went crazy for her. They loved her down there.
Yep.
So that's good. When you make these songs, how do you make them? Do you make them with your dad, or how do you do that?
He just be there with me, and sometimes I just make a beat with my feet to get in the rhythm.
Oh, okay, so you start using your feet, and then you get into your rhythm, and then you start making it. Do you write, or you just make it up off the top of your brain?
It's just from the top of my brain.
Wow. How old are you?
7 going to be 8 this year, April.
Okay.
Next year, April.
Okay. And I know she did. Now, what other songs have you done that's on your album, or your single, or whatever?
I have Brianna the Showstopper, and I have Click It or Ticket.
Click It or Ticket. Now, that's about buckling up your seatbelt, right?
Yep.
And I know that's very important for all the little kids out there. Always make sure you fasten the seatbelt. Yeah. That's a good song for somebody to be making right now. Now, you got a little artist on the way. What do you do to make sure she's ready for the stage? I know you do a lot of stage, so you get a lot of experience yourself, so you know exactly how it's going to feel. How do you prepare her for a show?
Well, basically, it's the other way around. You know, because when I have a show, she tell me what to wear.
Oh yeah.
She tell me what song to perform.
Oh yeah.
You know, with both of us, we had the same amount of experience because the same year when I released the Alien album, the same year that she come out, she was 3 years old. And we was in the studio and I was working on a song. I was missing some words and she started uttering some song. So my producer Mark Taylor said, "What's she saying?" And then she started saying these words and he said, "Come here," and put it over her, the mic to her. She was right on beat.
Immediately, just
Right,
ready to go.
like ready to go.
So you said producer Mark Taylor. Does he produce all your stuff or some of your stuff, most of your stuff? How does that work out for you?
Well, he produced the Alien album and he produced all the songs them on this album coming. And then we had a guy called Tony Rocks from LA. He heard my songs on MySpace and he came down here and redo 3 of the songs. And then I worked with this guy called D.
Okay.
And then Bernard Terry, he hear about me, so he think that he could take me to the next level.
Okay.
Because he like my material that I'm working with. So right now I'm working with Bernard Terry.
Bernard Terry is a platinum producer. He actually produced Ready for the World, who had 10 #1 singles. He did that whole album, and he produced the Dayton Family, and a lot of groups. I mean, he did my first album. I used to rap back in the day, a long time ago, when I was 15 years old. And that was the only guy you went to get your album produced because he was the only platinum producer that you had access to in this area. So that's good that you're working with Bernard Terry. And as far as Brianna's album go, who's producing on that one?
Well, Mark Taylor do all the production on her album that we're working on. But you don't know, the economy get bad, so you know, it's kind of hard trying to put food on the table, make sure she got an education and still working on your music. So, you know, I've been just promoting my music on MySpace. Both of us got a computer each, and we just try to promote our music on MySpace and hoping that somebody, you know, like with style of music, you know.
So what is your MySpace page? Do you know how to get to your MySpace page?
Yes.
How do you get there?
My email address is briannadashowstopper@gmail.com, and the password is.
No, don't tell you the password. But I'm saying like the MySpace. Like if I want to go to myspace.com, what would I search to get?
You just go Brianna the Showstopper.
Brianna the Showstopper?
Yep.
Okay. See, we don't want to give out too many. You have a flood of emails coming to your email. You don't want everybody to know your email on TV.
Yep. You know.
So what school do you go to?
In the National Academy of Flint.
Oh, really? So how do you like going to school?
It's fun.
What's your favorite subject to study at school?
Spanish.
Spanish, huh? So she's gonna know all the languages in America.
Yeah, she good at Spanish. We were even thinking about working a song with English and Spanish.
Oh, that'd be really
so
nice.
You know,
right
that's
there.
what we have working with.
And I know we're gonna get her on a little. After this segment, we're gonna have her perform her little.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about performing on the show?
No.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. And also, I know that a lot of people in the Caribbean are going to be watching this. Did you want to shout out anybody right now in the Caribbean? Or
yeah, well, I want to shout out to my Trinidad people and Jamaican, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Barbados. You know, you never hear about Yahman before, but this is me. I'm trying to represent the Caribbean in the Midwest. And I got to big up Flint Town, because Flint Town show me a lot of love, you know. And I want to big up Mark Taylor, even Jack Frost, and D, you know, Bernard Terry, you know, just show love to everybody who show me that love.
That's important. I mean, I know a lot of people when they see me do stuff on TV or on a show, if I don't say their name, they be like, oh man, you didn't say my name. And it's like so much stuff go through. So you got to make a little segment for that. But also, I know you got a lot of shows. I mean, you on so many shows. I mean, name some of the bigger places that you perform personally.
Well, I perform in Brooklyn, New York, you know, Bay City, Tennessee, Flint, well, you know, Flint, Detroit. So I've been just moving around trying to promote it every way I could.
I know your music is doing good in Canada. Did you perform in Canada?
I went in Canada, we do something, but it's been doing like England, Africa, France, you know, even Japan. You know, you get a lot of email from people all over the world.
And they just love the music.
And you know, they love the music, but it's just to get somebody to really, you know, start eating on it.
Right, that's what it's all about.
You know.
And what about you? What are your favorite artists that you listen to right now? What do you like listening to?
Michael Jackson. Sometimes Rihanna. And can't think of no more.
But Michael Jackson, my kids, you know, they've been jumping on that Michael Jackson a lot too, ever since this big thing.
Yep.
But he's a great artist, you know. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Definitely.
I even got on one of my songs, the song on the Alien album. We got Michael Jackson beat. I tried to do a kind of pop Michael reggae, something like so.
Okay. Well, that's what's up right there. And do you got anybody you want to say hi to or anything, shout outs that you want to say anything to?
No.
Okay. Well, you just ready to get on the performance side of it, huh? You ready to do your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap this segment up. What's the name of the album that we're gonna be looking forward? You said it's Third World.
The Third
right?
World.
I got a copy of that right here. This is Third World right here, and this is just is this the official copy, or is this just something you got right now?
Well, that's just something we got. We sent off a couple copies to Warner Brothers and to VP Records for them to hear a couple of my material. So.
And you got a few hot videos on MySpace, and I want everybody to check out myspace.com/Yahman dondada, myspace.com/Brianna the Showstopper, and myspace.com/Jack Frost Show. And that's the end of the segment, and we're gonna get her up for the performance right now.